Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the next session on scales and sludges. First, we'll see what are scales and how scales are formed inside the boilers. Scales are hard deposits which are adhered to the inner surface of boilers. And scales are generally very hard and difficult to remove even with the help of hammer and chisel. And they are the main source of boiler troubles. Now, these scales are formed inside the boilers due to salts like magnesium bicarbonate, calcium sulfate and silica. These salts, they are present in hard water. Okay, now let us see how these salts help in the formation of scales inside the boilers. Say calcium bicarbonate, if it is present in boiler fed water, upon heating to a high temperature, it gets decomposed to calcium carbonate, carbon dioxide and water. Now this calcium carbonate, it is having lower solubility and therefore it gets precipitated out and get deposited as scales. Now magnesium salts, if present, they get hydrolyzed at high temperatures, forming soft scale of magnesium hydroxide precipitate. So magnesium chloride, if it is present in boiler fed water, when the boiler is heated to a higher temperature, this magnesium salt, it will get hydrolyzed. That means it gets converted to the corresponding hydroxide and acid will be released. So this acid, it will result in the drop in pH and that will also lead to corrosion in boilers. Now calcium sulfate. Calcium sulfate, its solubility decreases with increase in boiler temperature. So when the boiler, when it is heated to a higher temperature, calcium sulfate which is present in the boiler fed water, it will get precipitated in the form of scale. Now silica, if present, it will react with calcium and magnesium present in water to form silicates of calcium and magnesium. That is calcium silicate and magnesium silicate will be formed, and these silicates, they form hard and glassy scale on the inner surface of the boilers. So this is how calcium bicarbonate, calcium sulfate, magnesium salts if present and silica can lead to the formation of scales in boilers. Now let us see the problems caused by scale formation. First is wastage of fuel. The scale, it is a bad conductor of heat. Therefore, this leads to reduced rate of heat transfer from boiler to water. So, in order to supply heat to water steadily, excessive or overheating has to be done. And this causes an increase in fuel consumption. So, the presence of scales inside the boilers, it would lead to more fuel consumption. That means there is a wastage of fuel. Now next is cleaning expenses. Scales, they must be removed regularly and this cleaning process, it is very much expensive. Now third one is boiler explosion. That is, a coating is formed by scales on the inner surface of the boiler. On heating, what happens? Boiler, it is made up of metal. It gets heated faster than scale. And when a metal is heated, metal will slightly expand. So as the metal expands, the scale that is present inside, it will not expand, and this result in the cracking of scales, and water inside the boiler, it will percolate through cracks to reach the hot metal and immediately it becomes steam. So when the boiler is heated, the metal with which the boiler it is made up of, it expands slightly on heating, whereas the scales present inside, they will not expand. As a result, what happens? Cracking will be formed on the scales inside the boiler. So the water that is present inside the boiler, it will percolate or seep through the cracks and they will reach the hot metal, and this water, it immediately get converted to steam. As a result, there will be a sudden increase in pressure on the boiler walls, and there are chances that it may be cracked or exploded. And fourth one is decrease in efficiency. That is, the deposition of scales in the valves and condensers of the boiler, it will choke them partially. That means it will block them partially, and this result in a decrease in efficiency. Now next is methods of removing scales. Scales, they can be used either using scraper or wire brush. Then second method is to give thermal shocks. Thermal shocks, that is, you will heat the boiler to a higher temperature and suddenly you will cool the boiler using cold water. So when thermal shocks are given, brittle scales, they can be removed easily. And third one is chemical treatment. That is, scales which are formed due to calcium carbonate, they can be removed by using 5 to 10% of hydrochloric acid. When they are treated with 5 to 10% of hydrochloric acid, the calcium carbonate scales, they get converted to calcium chloride scales, and thus they can be removed. Now calcium sulfate scales, they can be removed by using EDTA. When treated with EDTA solution, what happens is that the calcium react with EDTA and form calcium EDTA complex, which is highly soluble in water, and thus these scales can be removed. So these are the methods of removing scales. Now we'll move on to sludges. Sludges means they are the loose collection of suspended solids in the cooler, in the less turbulent parts of the cooler, of the boiler, and in the distribution pipes. That is called sludge. So it is a soft, slimy deposit that is formed inside the boiler. And where it is found in the cooler, in the less turbulent parts of the boiler, as well as in the distribution pipes. Now, what causes the sludge formation is the impurities which are having more solubility in hot water than in cold water. They form sludge. And examples are calcium chloride, magnesium sulfate, magnesium chloride, and magnesium carbonate. So these salts are responsible for the formation of sludge in boilers. Now problems caused by sludge formation. First is the sludge, it must be removed regularly, and this cleaning process is very much expensive. Then sludge, it leads to clogging of boiler parts and in the distribution pipes. So these two are the major problems caused by sludge formation. And how to remove the sludges? Sludges, it can be removed either using scraper or wire brush, or by removing the concentrated water from time to time. That is, the water that is deposited in the water that is present in the boiler, that concentrated water, it can be removed from a tap at the bottom of the boiler from time to time, so that the sludge formation can be, the sludge that is formed, it can be removed. So that's all for today's session. Thank you.